Hey guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another video. So today we're going to be installing a new mod that I got for my F80, and this is something that a lot of people have done, nothing special. Figure it's time to do it. So today we're going to be installing BM3, so boot mode, boot mods. This is technically my second F80 now. The first one I had stayed completely stock power wise. Didn't have any intakes, no downpipes, no tune, just 100% stock. This one currently is the exact same. Stock intakes, stock charge pipes, stock downpipes, stock tune. Never really needed a tune. I do track, so I just wanted to stay safe, reliable. Didn't really need any more power. Wasn't really something I was looking for, but was able to get this on a pretty good sale, and I know I'll do it eventually. So I figured, why not go ahead and throw it onto the car now? I think we're just going to do a stage 1 tune for now. I contemplated going between the GTS tune and the stage 1 tune. I know the GTS tune is really safe, so that was something I was thinking about doing. But we'll go ahead and do the stage 1. I know it's just an off-the-shelf map, but I know it should make some extra power. So I think I think I'll like it. Not going to go too crazy with it. I think if I go back to the track with the car, I'll probably flash back either to stock or to the GTS tune just for the safety of it. It is completely stock. So stock crank hub, no crank bolt, no crank hub capture plate. Like I said before, not really one to chase power or anything like that. This is the competition model, so it has the competition tune. It makes 444 crank horsepower. Even on 200 treadwear tires, still spins in the rear in first and second. So I wasn't really looking for too much more power. One thing that I will add is I'm going to do the GTS transmission tune, which I've heard is quite a lot both smoother and faster. So that's something I'm looking forward to. That'll be nice when driving it on the street, and also something that will be useful on track. So there's not much that you need to install the BM3 license. First, what you need to do is you need to buy it. You need to buy the license from any seller online. They'll send you the registration code. You can go into the app or go into your computer, download the software in order to be able to flash the car. Next, you'll need a way to connect to the car. So I have this Wi-Fi dongle. This will plug directly into the OBD2 port. So this will plug directly into the OBD2, and I will connect from there to my phone, and we will be able to upload the map to the car. Okay, so we have the trickle charger connected. Make sure the battery's not going to die, and we can go ahead and get started to flashing the car. Okay guys, so here we are. You can see I have stage 1 selected. We are connected to the car with the OBD2. This is the Wi-Fi, so it's connected to my phone and connected to the internet. So we can go into here, change the settings. So see, we're gonna set all these settings, and then we will be ready to flash. So let me go ahead and get this done, and I'll get back to you. Okay guys, so you can see here we have mostly all OEM. All of these are going to be OEM. These are all for if you have any modifications, or you have different parts installed, like the high pressure fuel pump, different injectors, change your anti-lag, change your throttle response, or limit the boost. I'm leaving that all at OEM. The only ones I'm changing is I'm removing the speed limiter. So I'm turning that off, no limiter. And then I will change the burble type to GTS. I'm going to play around with that. Not sure which one I'll stick with. Turn on GTS startup roar. So that's just the GTS startup roar is like a little bit of a louder cold start, but it's just it's very brief, and then it goes back to normal. Okay, so we have saved the stock tune, so that's in case we need to go back, and we are going to do the stage 1 93 octane. We will go flash, warning, battery charger is highly recommended, turn headlights and fan off. So I have the headlights off, got the fan off. Connect driver's side seatbelt. So can't see it. There we go. Got it plugged in. And do not open or close doors while flashing. Using a piggyback vise, make sure it's off or in map 0. So we got the doors closed. We will not touch anything. Flash. And we are going. So it's going to make some funky sounds. We will just sit here and wait until we get to 100%. There we go. Success. 100%. We will click done. And we should be good. Okay, so we're back out of the car now. The lights I have in the garage are on this sensor over here, and they time out after, I think it's like 20 minutes. So I've been in here and hadn't been sitting in the car for a while, so freaked me out a little bit, but it was just the lights. I thought the car was doing something, but all good. We're flashed to stage 1, so I'm going to disconnect the trickle charger we have on here, and we will be ready to go for a little test drive. So everything went well. No issues really, just pretty simple. Just make sure you follow the directions. Don't touch anything. Like I said, keep the seatbelt plugged in, keep the doors shut, don't press anything. I think it took about 2.5, 3 minutes, and it was all ready to go. So let's go for a test drive, and we'll see how it feels. Okay, so I just got back from my first drive. First impressions, definitely makes some more power. So far it feels good. Still pretty usable. I gotta remember it kind of reset some of my M1 and M2 settings, so I'm gonna have to go back in and get those all set back up. Otherwise, it definitely feels better, pulls well. I realized I forgot to do the GTS tune on the transmission, so I'm gonna go ahead and reflash that, and then I'll go back out, go for another test drive, see how it feels. So far though, I've noticed mostly the increased power is it's a little bit of the higher speeds. So about 4th gear, 3rd gear and on, that's where you really feel it pull pretty hard. You're like above 100 miles per hour. So I'm gonna give it a few more days, drive it a little bit more, see what I think. So far, pretty pleased. I was able to get this on discount for Black Friday, so I think it was about 420 bucks for BootMod, which is the cheapest I've ever seen. I felt for that, I'm eventually gonna do it. Might as well go ahead and throw it on now. Definitely doesn't need any more power, but it is a little bit more fun. So I'm gonna get the trans tune thrown on, and then we will go out for one more test drive. I'm gonna go ahead and reset some of my settings in the M2, so in M1 and M2 mode. So it reset some of those, so it was keeping traction control on, and I just wanted to go for a quick drive, make sure everything was good first. But we'll get all those reset, reflash, should be pretty simple. I might mess around with the burble settings. So I turned on the GTS burble settings, and honestly, it seems quieter than what the competition one was. So I might mess around with that, see what's preferred. I'm not a huge burble guy, but I do like a little bit of burble. So I like some of the pops, nothing too crazy, not any of the gunshots, just a little subtle burble here and there. So we'll go ahead and get that done, and we'll go back out for another test drive. So it's been a few days, been driving the car a little bit, drove it maybe I'd say about 50 miles or so. Just wanted to give a little update. I ended up doing the GTS trans flash. It actually failed quite a few times, but was finally able to get it to work. So just kept trying it over and over again, turning the car on and off. Ended up making it no issues. So drives well. I didn't change the burble settings, so they're still on the GTS. We'll see if I like it. I think it's a little bit less aggressive than the competition burbles, but it's still got like this nice little gurgling sound. So we'll leave that for now, drive with it a little bit more. The GTS trans tune feels good. It's not so noticeable in manual mode, mostly noticeable in efficient, just while leaving the car in automatic mode. Overall, pretty happy with the tune, pretty happy with how everything went. I've got some more things coming up here soon, some things already ordered. Excited for those, so stay tuned, and I will see you on the next video. Thank you.